So I've been getting into synths a lot lately, and I recently got the Behringer Pro VS Mini, and it's a great little synth. Has a nice variety of sounds you can get from it, and the analog cutoff's really cool, sounds really good. The only thing is it's only got chorus and ensemble and some reverb. So I like to throw things through guitar pedals. If you've been watching this channel, you know that I just love to destroy it with guitar pedals and whatever it is, whether it's drums, vocals, synthesizers, and the like. So if you're into that kind of stuff, subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, all that. I'm trying to get to 10 billion. Please help me get to 10 billion. So this thing's great, but how about we take it to another level? I was messing around with it with the HX Stomp. And, you know, the HX Stomp has distortion and all that stuff like that, but it's all digital distortion. So not saying that it's not usable, but, you know, it's not the same. I was like, you know, I got the Sheilds Blender just sitting here. Let's see what happens when I throw that thing through there. So I'm just going to show you what I got going on, and then I'm going to mess around with this and throw some delay here and there from the HX Stomp. And this is how this all happened anyway. I started building the track yesterday. I was using the HX Stomp and the Behringer for its Pro Bass preset and throwing some distortion in there on it. It sounds pretty good. Here's what it sounds like. And then if you're listening to this with a sub in your room, you'll notice that there was low end, and that was from a sine wave that I generated from the micro Korg. That's not, you can't see it, but I've been using that for its sine wave because it's actually really good, I think. Now for the Behringer, this is a sound that I made in here. Yeah, I think it's like two waveforms, and then it just does its little vector thing or whatever. I'm still getting the, still wrapping my head around all this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a synth wizard or anything. So that sounds pretty cool. And then I love the sweep echo. Pretty cool. But now here, let's put the blender on. So I'm going to play over the track without the Sheilds Blender and without the delay, and then while it keeps going, then I'll turn on the Sheilds Blender, and then eventually I'll turn on the delay. Cool. So, I mean, as you can see, it really, really changes the sound immensely. And anybody that knows the Sheilds Blender, it can be really, really sputtery, really break up. depending on the signal you're depending on the signal you're sending to it. So I'm going to try to mess around with it to get it to break a little bit more. So let's try that out. Oh, wow. Excuse me. That was dope. I mean, for me, I love it. That was cool. And that's just, I don't know what I did, but to me, that stuttery, fluttery thing, it was actually going in time with the music here and there, and then going in between. Pretty wild, man. That was wicked. That was wicked hardcore. If you follow the channel, you know I was just out at NAMM, and I was at the Z&H booth, and I have their 560s in the console now, and let me show you real quick. Yeah, you're recording. So, just so you know, I was EQing a little bit. Those EQs are killer, and you can really bring out the bite and things, or the, like really punch things up. I am going to do a video on that coming up. So subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, because if you're interested in the, hardware EQs, I'll be doing some A/B comparisons with that. Maybe I'll compare it to the API plugin. Maybe I'll compare it to some of my API style EQs and my actual API EQs. And yeah, bye bye.